I saved a story for you specifically.
Oh,
And it happened on the weekend.
that's exciting. I like this. This is good.
Because you don't get it here often. We've talked about this before. Influences in the wild.
Yes. Okay. Wait, so you saw...
Oh, experienced it.
Out of curiosity, before you even go into this story, is it an influencer that I should know?
Oh no, they're not known. Yeah, 40s, couple, cringy. Yeah.
Couple cringy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I went to a
Married at first sight.
So I was at a pub on the weekend. It was dead. Like it was just dead.
You were at a pub?
Yeah, for work.
Okay. So,
and
the pub's a big thing for Luke. Sorry, he's not known to drink, so
Yeah.
I'm not used to hearing pub come out of your
now just the food.
pretty mouth.
Just the food.
Yeah, okay, very nice.
It was funny. They did ask for a soft drink, and she was like something schooner and something. I can't even remember it.
A schooner or a pot?
Yeah, there's one more. What's the other one?
Oh shit! Now you've got me. Schooner, pot, pint.
That's it. Oh, very good. I was about to say you should be on that.
I should be on time. Should be way quicker.
I looked at her and I was like,
Just the smallest one.
That's the hands. That's what I did. I did that with the hands. I just went immediate. And she's like,
That size.
yeah. She looked at me like, I'm revoking your mail pass.
Yeah. Get him out of here.
So, but I think she would have if it wasn't so dead. But it was dead. They needed.
She didn't have a choice.
They needed me.
I'll go back to the bloody bar.
And anyway, so I was sitting in there, and again, no one else in there except me and this other person. And then this couple walk in. They've already got their phones out.
Ooh.
And I'll give you like a taste. So they sit down, and then.
What's going on, guys?
I don't know if I'd prefer that. This was like they couldn't have been parents, but I reckon like late 30s, early 40s. Anyway, she got her phone out. She's like, all right, guys, let's look around this lovely little pub. And it was like that, remember Getaway, what you used to watch as a kid?
Oh my days,
Yeah,
yes.
you know that over-the-top voice of like sometimes they had really cool holidays, but sometimes they had
very
average,
mediocre,
like,
absolute best. But they're trying to
But
upsell.
they still brought the vibes.
They did.
They had one who's just like, guys, we're at Luna Park. This is amazing. Free popcorn. The other one's just like, we're on a little hike out in the middle of the bush, and this is fantastic.
There is bugs everywhere. Get me out of here.
And so she's walking around, and she's got her phone out. And as she's going through, I'm just like, don't fucking put me in the phone. Like, I had that first thing of like, I don't want to be in this because it's empty.
And I haven't given any consent, by the way. Don't even get me started on that.
I thought about what would happen if she swung the camera out, if I would like duck or be like,
Sure, you'd be
you
like,
don't have my
you'd be
consent.
like, wait, don't take a photo. Don't take a photo, mate. Which reminds me of a story, but continue.
And it was weird too, because as she was going through and be like, oh my God, look at this cute little area. It's a Saturday at 1 p.m. and it's dead. So she's just filming this empty pub. And I'm like, I don't know if that's good publicity.
Looking at this couple, by the way, whilst they're
Everyone.
doing
What
it?
do you mean everyone? It's just me and this other person. What do you
And the
mean
staff.
Everyone? Anyway, they sit down. This is why you love this, right? And I'm known for putting a bit of, a little bit of sugar syrup on a story.
A bit of mayo.
Yeah, a little bit of extra. I just want to brighten people's day.
That's fair. Nothing wrong with that.
So,
what happened versus what actually happened?
yeah. Now, what I love about this is no sugar needed. This was just a sundae that was given to me. This was perfect. So, the boyfriend, I was wondering if this is a tag-along situation where, like, the influencer girlfriend and he's just following along because he's like, thank God I'm just in a relationship. But no, when he opened his mouth and I heard him talk, I went, oh, you're just as bad. So this is a reenactment and I'll try to do it as best as possible.
Right.
And then once I finish, I'm not kidding when I cut the influencer voice, what was said after. So, all right. So anyway, their Palmers come out. They both got Palmers.
Yeah, standard meal, good.
The minute they get their Palmers, Wade hasn't even left and they got the phones out. And they're like, all right, you ready? Yep, ready. Okay. All right, guys, look at this. I have got the Mexican Palmer. Now, this looks absolutely delicious. Now, I've been to Mexico before and it is amazing. So I just can't wait to dig in to this Mexican Palmer. Michelle, what do you have over there? Oh my God. Now, I just got the traditional Parma. Extra cheese, because you guys know me. I love my cheese. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, I just can't believe how good both of these look. Look at this. Oh, guys, we're going to get into this, and we're going to tell you how it feels straight after this. All right, is it off?
Fair.
Yep. Good. Okay. Yeah, so Dad's health is going downhill. Yeah, we're all planning to visit him next week. I think Amy's going in the car with Rebecca, and we'll travel up to Gippsland and go see him. So hopefully he's feeling all right, but his health is deteriorating big time.
Anyways, 3, 2, 1. The first bite was really nice. The chicken's very tender. Don't look at that.
Guys,
That's crazy.
I just got a mouthful of yummy, yummy part. But the part that fucks me up was when she's like, yum, yum, yum. I'm like, oh.
That just reminds me of our cruise.
Oh, really?
Just washy before yummy yummy.
Oh, washy before yummy yummy.
Honestly, some of the best advice I've ever been given.
Do you think on the cruise, though, they're authentic? Because they felt authentic. Don't get me wrong. I know they're on a cruise, but all the workers there, I feel like from where they've come from, they were dying to get on a cruise.
Yeah. Well,
so I think they're just excited to be there.
Talking to the wait, it feels weird to say that we had waiters, but we did. Like we had two that we got along with very well. That like they were always happy to see us, and speaking to them, it feels like it was genuine. But at the same time, if you're doing that for 6 months before you even get to go back home,
but you know what else?
If you're having a shit day at sea,
and they're big,
or like you have,
they
like,
told us they're like 14-hour days,
or you have like just an absolute like wank stain of a family. I'm trying to think of the word, but like just a terrible family. Like the little kids are just like annoying and not behaving. You could be the nicest guy ever, but like I'm sorry, but if the kids are constantly like just annoying and like at some stage you gotta snap. Like it doesn't become genuine. Then it's just like, oh, great to see you guys again. Hope Billy doesn't throw any bloody chippies on the table that I have to clean up when you guys leave.
Man, the way that they made you see, this is where I'm conflicted.
So now you got to see the behind the scenes as well of the influencers, though.
Oh, bro.
Which we all
know they're fake as fuck.
Yeah,
they're fake as fuck. Like the voice, everything. I was like, you don't.
I feel like that'd be worse with families where like they get their children involved as well. Because could you imagine how many times they cut where it's like, now remember, John, you've got to react surprise. Give me your surprise. I'm surprised. Don't say it, John. Just act it sort of thing. All right, you ready? Ready, good. Okay, that was good. Or just be like, no, we're doing it again. You need to be way more over the top. That would have to be such a terrible upbringing.
Man,
I'm sorry, like
we had. Do you remember seeing the one? It's the same with pets. Do you remember seeing that girl who accidentally didn't delete part of the video she uploaded?
Oh, dude, you've just unlocked a part of my brain that I didn't even think was still there.
There was a girl and her dog, and she was full on like made a YouTube based around her dog, got heaps of subscribers, and was like, "Oh my god, me and Chewy, look at us," and like kisses and things like that. And when she edited the video, you have to be absolutely just an idiot to be able to upload this and miss this part.
Oh, but most definitely.
She forgot to cut out a bit where she basically punched her dog, like pushed.
It wasn't good.
It was not good.
It wasn't like the friendly, playful, like get off me. It was
aggressive,
like very serious.
It was enough to be like, you should not
probably comment on her YouTube video about that and raise some concern.
And she lost all of it. Like she had a lot of subscribers.
That was like
That was a long time ago.
That's pre-cancel culture
was
too.
It in high school, like the end?
It would have had to have been. So back when things sort of, realistically, you could slide a bit back in those days.
Yeah, there was a lot of...
there's obviously still things that weren't allowed, but like you were able to get away with a lot of things at that stage.
Yeah. But the drama did stick around more because there wasn't as much controversy. Now there's like a controversy every 5 seconds. But I was going to ask you, on the cruise, right,
I'm glad you're bringing this to the cruise.
The way that we did have it, because I was thinking like, the guy especially, I can't remember his name.
I can't think of his name, but I remember that we found his Instagram.
That's what I was going to say.
Memory, but because we didn't follow. We were a bit nervous to follow.
Well, I couldn't follow because...
Well, yeah, at the time...
I said, like, hey, I'm going to, like, Thailand. And he's like, oh, this time, that's where I live. Like, you should come visit. Here's my Instagram. I'll write it down. I went, well, fuck, if I follow you. That's like...
Now I'm obliged.
Yeah. So, but that whole like 10 days, they were absolutely incredible.
The
right.
stuff in general.
But at the very end, like, give me a review. Give me a review. Remember,
That-
5 stars.
yeah,
5 stars. And I was like, bro, I'll give you. I forgot to. No, I think I did.
I
did.
definitely did, but they were very pushy on that. I would say more the. Would you say like the team leader? I guess like the coordinator of like that room specifically was always
she killed the vibe.
Yeah, and just trying to upsell all the time. Like, oh, you like the food here? You might like the food even better at our $150 US steakhouse. I'm like, free food that's included in the fees that I've already paid, or make me spend money, 150 USD, by the way, so $300 Australian. Yep. And the only reason why I can math this is because someone paid $15 for a fucking power rating. You know who that was? It was me. It was me. Which also makes more sense as well, because I remember the first few days being like, dude, look at this pack of M&Ms. In Australia, we pay like $3.45 for M&Ms. This is saying $33. This is outrageous. And you and I are like very confused as to why it costs that much. Only until maybe like the third or fourth day, we were like, oh, it's USD. Because we're in international waters.
That's how they tricked us with the gambling, because we spent money and then it was just like USD.
Yeah, we really should have cashed out when we were up that night.
no, that was good.
Good time.
No, we went in and we were just like, we're spending 100. If we don't win like 1,000.
I think that was actually such a good game plan though. Like we restricted ourselves and we played with heat. We ran into a lot of elderly couples.
They loved it.
Loved just having a chat, and they were so happy for us when we won. Like, oh, you've won again, boys. And we're like, yeah, we don't know how much.
We got a solid 2 hours of playing time. And
it was grouse. And we were pretty hammered.
Oh, mate. And if there was a drink that was just one sip to go, next thing I know, I have another one just put right in front of me. And they were good drinks.
It was a good drink. The only thing that I would say, and I understand with the cruise, was the whole, I needed your card to also get a drink. I couldn't just be like, I'll get a drink for my mate.
Yeah.
I get it. Like it does make sense, but at the same time, sometimes it's like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Especially if you went to the bar and you're like, oh, can I get it? And then you're like, oh, damn it. Now I've got to go back to find you.
We did get
Hopefully you're still in the same place.
Was that the night I tried to sleep in the spa and then throw up in the bush?
No, that was just, I'm glad that we did that night, because it's something that I can look back on and reflect.
I think drink for drink. That's right.
Yeah, well, so let's just talk about the cruise. Honestly, why not? Let's move along to the cruise.
We haven't spoken about it.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, there's heaps of good shit to talk about the cruise.
That could, in itself, just be a podcast.
Yeah, no, there's good stuff.
Maybe we just we'll continue just going on with whatever we're going on with now, and then the next one, we do a cruise. Because I think the cruise, we could just all sum it, like, the title could be like, our first cruise.
Good radio, because pump them up for the cruise, because there's good stories.
Now
you're
waiting, aside from the people that have already told a lot of the story. But for those who haven't heard, which should be like 20?
25?
25, okay. Oh shit, stop.
Classic. It's the microphone.
Yeah, whoops. But yeah, there is some good stories, so we'll save that. But what I wanted to ask, what have you been like watching as of recently, like series-wise?
The Walking Dead.
Yeah, you did message me about that, and that took me by surprise, I must admit.
Yeah.
What made you get into that?
I've been wanting to watch all shows that have always like been talked about in some way or another. Say Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, The Sopranos.
Breaking Bad, you have
things
to
that are
watch.
like staples in life.
Yep.
Even if there's things I don't enjoy about them, I want to be like, oh, well, I've seen.
I gave it a crack. Like, I understand. Yeah. Okay.
And so The
Are
Walking
you
Dead.
finding it slow by season 3?
Season 3 is good. Season 3 is good.
Season 2's on the farm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated that.
My brother
I
hated
that season
too.
so. I lost so much interest.
Yeah,
that season.
my brother said the same thing.
Don't get me wrong, like, it
I
was cool to see
hated
some of the characters that we got introduced to, but in terms of the season itself, I was like, oh, geez, can we just end this?
No, that's the same. And then I tried to watch, and I had a conversation with someone at the gym, and she was saying the exact same thing. So I started watching Smallville.
Yes. Okay, that used to be on Channel 10 back in the day for us.
Yeah, and I talked to her about, because I love the new Superman, so I was like, oh, watch the Smallville.
I still can't wrap that around my head that I'm shocked with how well you have said that Superman is. But I don't know if that's as well for me, just because I hate Superman so much. So I'm like, maybe there's like a forced hate.
I think it's been like 3 solid years of shit Marvel DC movies that it's just like something good.
That's fair. I don't hate it. I'd love that you enjoyed it, because I was just expecting you to be like, man, this is. I seriously thought you were gonna be like, this was.
Well, I had
terrible.
that with Deadpool and Wolverine. I thought that was just fine. I was like really hyped for that, and I was like,
It was a
was
bit of like
okay.
fan service in a sense, like, oh, cool. Hugh Jackman and Ryan
I
are
got
in a
all
movie.
the fan service I needed from that Spider-Man movie where they brought everyone
See,
back.
that was pretty well done.
That was all the fan service I need. Now give me new stuff. And,
yeah.
But yeah, the with Smallville, when we were talking about it, it's hard to watch a show that's so old in the 2000s now because it's so rinse and repeat where it's like you're in the town, there's a bad guy that's hiding in the midst, and then the good guy beats him, rinse and repeat again and again and again.
Like the same format. Every
Exact
single
same
just
format.
copy paste.
Copy paste. And
maybe every now and then you get like a 2-part thriller where he doesn't quite get there, but to be continued.
But that's near the finale. Yeah, so it's just that I'm struggling with a bit because all the new shows at the moment are so like they have to have twists on twists and turns on turns to keep people interested. And now with the old episodes that were in the 2000s, it's like a lot of filler, but it's not actually filler.
I'm weird. So I when I'm watching TV show or something now, because I am notorious for going back to what I know and love. So Modern Family, Big Bang Theory, might even throw on The Simpsons, whatever. So I now just write everything down in a list on my notes in my iPhone to be like, oh, what have I watched this year? So then I can reflect and be like, wow, like that's pretty good sort of thing. But I'm going through a weird phase at the moment where I will go from watching a series and then I'll just go like documentary, series, movie, documentary. Mate, I tell you what, Netflix has got some good stuff on it. Like some actually like really, like obviously like there's some bad stuff, but there is some good stuff on Netflix.
We're spoiled. Do you know what fucks me up? If you gave me, like right now, how much time is spent just going through Netflix and just skipping all this stuff and trying to find something and never being able to find something? If you gave Netflix to 16-year-old me, I reckon I would have went through the whole catalogue.
Oh, easily back in the day.
I would have been so appreciative.
Well and truly. Now it's just like, oh. But how many overlap as well?
Yeah.
Like in that sense where it's like, I've got this streaming service, but it's also on this. Like the one thing that I'm probably most jealous of is Apple TV.
Yeah.
But then, so Ali got Apple TV, and I was like, oh, that's awesome because you've given me so many recommendations of shows that I can watch.
Apple releases bangers.
Up until I realised that the TV in her bedroom doesn't have AirPlay, and it won't connect to a Chromecast because that's Google. That's not Apple. So I was like, oh, okay.
Can't you download the app?
I can. I probably can, and I mean, I can watch it on my phone, which I watch a lot of stuff on my phone anyway. So I might just have to do that. But mate, I've watched as of lately like. The sports documentaries on Netflix are unreal. I love the behind the scenes that you get. So
you probably would have loved the Michael Jordan one.
I loved The Last Dance. That was so good. I've watched Quarterbacks, which is about the NFL, like the actual like quarterbacks. So like Patrick Mahomes, shows you like his training and all that. That's grouse. I've recently started the WWE one, and I know that
McMahon one or
I watched that. I didn't love that. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I thought it was okay. But the WWE Unreal. So it's just recently come out pre SummerSlam. And dude, the behind the scenes, like for me, I get that it's probably at stages giving away a bit too much, and it's not always the best after a match being like, look how friendly they are to one another. Like Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes have a match, and Kevin's like, "Oh mate, I'm so sorry that I stuffed up that move. Like, are you okay?" And he's like, "Mate, no, it's good. Like, I'm glad that you sold it." Yeah. And that's when Triple H started pushing KO when he had the title as well. And even Triple H is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting you to be right there as soon as I walked out of the room. So I just went on instinct, and Kevin Owens was like, no, that was grouse. Like, we sold that so well." And it's just like, that's so weird to see it. But like, it also makes sense because obviously it is entertainment. Like, things are.
If anyone doesn't know the show, it's pretty much WWE. Everyone, like, it's obviously sports entertainment, but they've released a show now where they're showing exactly what's going on behind the scenes. And it's called like Breaking Kayfabe. Like, you want to give like, even me, like there's some stuff that I know it's all fake, but there's some stuff where it's like, was that real? Was there maybe this going on? And I don't know. I don't like all this stuff being broke. There was, I messaged you and you did. Oh, this fan got pushed and it was like, no, he's an extra. I'm like, oh, there's extras in this. I never knew that.
That's one thing that I found crazy, but it's even just insane for like the referees, which I've always heard, like they've got the earpiece in their ear to hear, you know, what Triple H or someone's saying in the room. And all that, but it's actually crazy to hear like when someone gets hit, it's like, check on them. Are they all right? Yep, they're good. All right, cut to YCAM 2, sort of thing like that. And then even if like they go over time, like them being like, oh, I'm sorry that the match is going over time, but it is such a cool insight. And for me, it's just like, wow, WWE themselves have that. I would hate to know how big their staff / like employee list is. They would be paying so many people to get that running. Like it is actually the amount of work behind the scenes is through the roof. There is a big appreciation.
I didn't know that. I thought it was cool. The only thing I thought that was really cool was I had no idea Abyss from TNA was like
that's
like,
crazy.
I was like I watched all TNA and like Abyss was like a fucking monster. So to see that he's sitting there in a suit like calling the matches, I'm like, what?
It's crazy. And it's also really cool to us think to see the WWE superstars that, you know, you see on Twitter and also at the events, but then you also get to see them as not like playing the character, I guess. Like you see Rhea Ripley as Demi, like herself.
Yep.
And she's like, yeah, I had a full-on panic attack. Like when we're going to Netflix, I was like, I'm not prepared for this at all. Like I'm freaking out, like, et cetera, et cetera. And then all of a sudden her music hits and she's just Rhea Ripley. Like she is that character and went out and killed it. And it's like, wow. So like there is the human side, I guess, that like we probably don't really see.
Yeah.
Because they're acting per se.
Yeah.
So
it pisses me off when people call it fake.
Oh, mate.
I was like, do you see some of the injuries? There's a guy called Darby Allin.
Yeah, he's a psycho, dude.
That's actually like, there's got to be something wrong. These steel steps, he got thrown off the apron onto the steel steps just on his back. I'm like, how do you not have countless injuries and like things that are going to affect you for the rest of your life? And I see Hulk Hogan died.
Yeah, that was pretty. And Ozzy Osbourne died like a few days earlier. That was pretty full on.
I didn't know the Hulkster had so much controversy around him.
I had heard
a lot of people that
I
hate
had
him.
heard some of the stories, but that was very divided. I feel when he passed away, like you had the people that were genuinely like, "Oh, that's," but then you had the other people that were like, "Nah, f that SOB."
Everyone would know this guy. You know the Joey Swole. The guy that called
out. Dude, he apologized. What the hell's with that?
He, I think it was a year ago. I could be wrong. It was either recent or a year ago. He dressed up as Hulk Hogan and did a gym workout because Hulk Hogan's his hero. And then when Hulkster died, he either reposted it or posted. I can't remember the time frame.
I reckon he reposted.
He probably
to get engagement.
Yeah,
I would have to guess.
And then he got so much hate that he left the internet. Keep in mind, this lasted 2 days, and he came back and said,
the internet.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, the haters aren't going to keep me away. I'm going to do what I love." They did. Yeah, they were.
You let them get to you.
So how much? There must be so many messages on the back end where like he's receiving them all, and like it must be so overwhelming.
But I think the thing that made it more funny for him is because he's someone who attacks people at the gym, like for not having like the proper gym. Like he'll happily call them out and be like, "That's not on. Be a proper gym person." Yada yada yada. Like preach and praise, like how you should be respectful of others and don't film people, etc. And then he jumped off the internet and it's like, well, like now that the shoe's on the other foot, like you don't like it, do you? Like you preach that you're this guy, but your true colours are shown. So
it's just I don't. Why let people get to you like that? Every day. Don't get me wrong. The people he goes after are absolute usual. They're like losers. Like they're people that like it's some girl who's really up themselves filming, and like some guy like just walks in front, puts the weights away, and then she's
staring at me.
Yeah, and has a go at him, and Joey Swole calls him out, and usually it's like good because that person needs to be called out. But I guarantee that person has gotten 10 times more the death threats and hate you have gotten over the Hulkster.
I want to come back to this, but I also want to play devil advocate for him. Is it easy for us to say, why would you let those messages get to you when we're in the situation that we are, where really it's just like your close mates that are reaching out? Like you don't have
all our close mates read death threats.
I'm saying though, like say I don't know, on Facebook, say on your friends list you have 5,000 friends. Imagine if all 5,000 start coming at you being like, "You're a loser, you're a pig," etc. Like, I must admit, like that's a lot to take on board.
It would.
I know that you could easily just be like, "I'm just not going to look at my phone," but if you're an influencer with that much following,
I think
you kind of need to look at your phone in the comments. Do you not?
Do you know what get me more? The just the way of the internet, like people get information pretty easy. It's like it'd be like going through like self-talk of like your Instagram message being like, "Oh, like they don't know me and they're saying something mean. That's my address and a photo of someone holding a knife saying they're going to kill me." Mean. Like, well, hold on. Actually, I'll go back to that one. That one would be like, I can't just be like, these people don't know me. The loudest boos come from the cheapest seats. Like, giving yourself all this self-talk. It's like, actually, I'm going to go back to that guy with the knife. That's
pretty serious. Yeah. That one might need to be addressed. Well, sorry, maybe, I don't know how we're doing for time here, but I was just doom scrolling the old TikTok and it's gym related. A guy got banned from Derrimut Gym. Have you know what Derrimut Gym is? Yeah, like the big gym and like the owner's under a lot of trouble for like tax evasion. Today,
but I skipped it. So what happened?
So the guy recorded a clip of him just doing his bicep curls as he does, like the seated ones where you just not bicep curls, but yeah. There's a lady behind him. Mind you, I feel like he definitely knows towards the end, but she's got like a rope hanging from the top of like the cables, I guess, like the cable machines that you do like your flies on. Like think of the bar going straight across. She's tied like a cable there or like a rope there. Maybe it's even a stretch band. And then she's got an attachment that's in her mouth.
What?
And she's like biting on this thing, but like doing like circus like spinning while like she's holding onto this thing in her mouth.
Right.
And he's like and then all of a sudden he's like,
I hope she bought that equipment from home.
She reported him to the management, I guess, and he's now banned for 12 months from Derrimut Gym purely because he uploaded that to, and it was like the whole like, welcome to a Jet2 holiday. He had like that audio and everyone's like, nah, man, you knew what you were doing.
He
like,
did know what
sort
he
of
was
thing,
doing.
like that. And he's just like, I got banned and the video wasn't even about her. I was just doing my bicep. And it's like, yeah, but if you, I think it's because you added the audio. If you didn't add the audio, I feel like maybe you could have like made the argument, no, I was just recording myself. But when you're adding that, you're definitely...
Okay, here's where it's different. If it was some older gentleman or someone that was really overweight trying to learn a machine and he did that video, you're a dick. That's right. That's wrong. But this is 100%. Someone, if you're willing to do that type of exercise at Derrimut Gym, one of the busiest gyms, you are looking for attention. And now you've got it on TikTok. So don't be mad. You got the attention you were looking for. If I see, you cannot... If I'm about to fucking put my mouth on something in the gym and start spinning non-stop, like, I know I'm about to get some eyes.
Don't get me wrong, like very impressive what she was doing, and all the comments. But all the comments as well. Like, oh, that's incredible jaw strength, and like, it's like, oh, she must be training for like the circus, but. Same token. Same token though. Like Derrimut Gym is always known to be incredibly busy. The lines are ridiculous to even get into the place.
I would never.
And you've got the nerve to pull that shit. Like honestly.
But before we go, I mean this with all of my heart. If I went to gym and I saw a line and it only had to be 5 people, I'm not going. I'm skipping. I've never been to a gym where there's a line. And if I think I see a line out the front, how fucked must it be inside?
Yeah.
There's no, and also I don't want to be standing there waiting for a machine. Like I don't think I've ever waited for a machine more than one.
Like one set?
Yeah, one set. And there's always something else you can use. Derrimut Gym, I look at it and not only that, it's like friends of 4 or 3 all on one machine, and it's like, no.
It's bumper to bumper, people next to people. And if you're waiting for a machine, my other question is, like, how many other people are waiting for the exact same machine?
Man, how much debt is he in? 11 mil?
Oh, he's in a lot of debt. A lot. I don't know the exact figure, but it is a ridiculous amount.
See, that just messes with my brain because I look at it and I go, you have so many members with the lines out the door. I would think that's dream business, but obviously you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, whether it's like behind the closed doors, like maybe like the paperwork's a bit dodgy or...
Man, do you know one thing I see at the gym I go to? And someone said this on a TikTok video. They were going on about the expenses. And I wouldn't know any of the expenses, but like he talked about how much staff they had. And he said, I want to be respectful here. But unless you're actually doing PTs, if you're just a staff member, other than someone checking people in, you really don't need a lot of people in the gym.
Well,
like seriously,
really.
You really don't. Because so many people don't ask for help anyway. And man, I mean this. When I go to my local gym, and they only have one staff member, that's all they need, right? All the time, they're just vacuuming the floor that's already vacuumed. It's like how we talk about in the Maya store. They're dusting things that have already been dusted. That place needs to be vacuumed once a day. If I do a gym session, I can see them vacuuming 2 to 3 times a day because they need to just find something to do.
But then again, I'm now gonna devil avocado this, but maybe is the reason why they constantly do that. So then you, as a member of that gym, you're constantly like, oh, the gym's always kept so clean and tidy. It's like I want to come back because it's always like, you know, it's very hygienic. Like I'm not like, ugh, that's disgusting, etc.
I get mad. I can see that point, but I guess
that's just that's.
I
just
guess
an
it's each your
argument
own. Like, yeah, I could. To me, I'm more focused on the workout, and then
That's
I'll just go.
completely
There's
fair.
been a vacuum at my feet 3 times this session, but I could see someone else being like, "This place is spotless." But especially like a gym.
Well,
there's not going to be any rubbish. Like you.
Well, there
vacuum-
shouldn't be.
Can you imagine just fucking protein bar wrappers
there
everywhere?
shouldn't be, but I must admit, like the gym that I go to, which is obviously way smaller.
Yeah.
Mate, if a cleaner doesn't come in, the amount of people that just trot in their muddy work boots and all that, and then that's all over, and then obviously that carries, or like they're on the tread, and it's just like, what are we doing? I think my biggest gripe actually that I have with, and this could be just gyms in general, is that the free weights. So like your 20 kilo plate, your 10 kilo plate. One of the gyms that we used to go to was really, really good. Like it was very just like in a very good fashion. It was very much like 5s go here, 10s go here, 20. Mate, the gym that I go, seriously, it is so,
10s,
mate, it's all muddled up.
Oh, that would piss me
Like
off.
the 20 is like right at the back, but in front of the 20 is like a 5, then it's a 10, then it's a 2.5, then it's like a 10. And I'm like, what are we doing? Like all it takes is 5, just put the 5s with the 5s, the 10s with the 10s. It's easier for everyone involved.
Yep. When people don't put away their weights, that pisses me off.
It's really annoying because it takes like next to no time.
It takes no time.
And you obviously put the weight on.
Yeah.
So what's it mean? Like it means nothing to then take it off.
Consider it a workout. Oh, it's just...
Small pet peeve, but it pisses me off.
No, it pisses me off too. Oh, fuck, we've got the cruise next. We can talk about the cruise for
We'll talk about the cruise.
All right. Thank you guys for listening, and...
Fuck! Oh my god! Holy shit.
Oh, it's still so good.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually forgot some of that. I forgot that.